is out there with McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the small forward. Now here's McCollum. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Here's Valanciunas. Robinson with the block. Runs in with a clean look. Traps in the tray.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count that bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now, here's MP. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Valanciunas following the score by New York. Valanciunas with a screen on Brunson. Here's Ingram. And it's MP with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. McCollum. He can't get that one. Good defense by MP.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
McCollum, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Pelicans pull it in. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Murphy kicks to McCollum. Over MP. Again, McCollum missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And finished off by Robinson.
And what a way to start this game.
Get in.
For New Orleans. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by MP. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. The Knicks leading by 12. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Greg centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick from Dyson Daniels, if the ball's added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hayes finds Nance. And a miss there on the triple. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not. A lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
The Knicks First trip to the line in this one. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Pass to Reddish. Back to MP. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Alvarado passes to Hayes. Mans a screen on quickly. Here's Daniels. Unable to get that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And it's quickly in the corner. No good on the three. Pelicans trail by 16. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They grab their own miss. Nance with no one around. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Free throws off from McCollum. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the three. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Randall. Zion Williamson making his last shot. For the 3. New York missing again. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Murphy. 11 feet away. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Murphy. Murphy's got 3 assists tonight.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here's MP. He's got 15. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
At the 10th, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 17.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He said it's a badly bruised hip, and though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 41 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in Arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by New York. Rebounded by Barrett.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Randall finds MP.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Pelicans trail by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by MP. And it's Ingram missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Back to MP. And stolen by Williamson. Shoots the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead 5-4. Step away.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You know, Jeff Owens has really impressed me, guys. I mean, because he plays beyond his years. He's smart, he makes good decisions, and you expect that from a veteran.
I absolutely agree with you, Kenny, for the first.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Starting off the second half, here's Willie Green's spot.
You about to fry yours?
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4. And Valanciunas at the 5. Brandon Ingram's out there.
Pass.
CJ
I think
McCollum.
they gotta go
And it's
wide.
Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Randall passes to MP. Off target from three-point range. And
Yeah, you
here's
can fry mine.
Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 4.
No, you can just slice it down the middle.
Here's
No, you can
McCollum.
slice it down the middle.
Good defense by MP.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Over in the corner, Randall. Back to MP. Valanciunas against Randall. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Ingram outside. Passes it to Williamson. Shoots over Brunson. They get it back.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses, and as